Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Edwin van der Sar, such a calm, composed keeper.
He is one of the first sweeper keepers, Peter, because his feet are almost as good as his hands.
Now it's Bellingham. And it's Lahm. Lahm plays it in. And he gets rid in a hurry. Referee's given a throw. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pele. He won't be happy with that one. Chance here to counter. Oh, that's a key interception. Bellingham. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Myanmar clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Hazard. Some good work on the right flank here. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And it's Hazard. Driving forward, looking for options for movement. Quarter of an hour played. Oh, nicely intercepted. Ferdinand is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. Bellingham, he might be in here! Shot a goal! It's hit the upright. Long ball looking to counter. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Oh, this is a very good run. Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. He's found a way through. Still goalless. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Terrific header! And he's there to belt it away. Just eases him off the ball. Out of play for a goal kick. Bergomi.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now.
And he's had a hit! Oh, that was a half-decent effort. And it's with the keeper. Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ambitious ball here. Mbappe! Off the post. Early ball out from the back. Bellingham. And this is Hazard. He has found the way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
This is actually quite a courageous move, and I'll add...
Oh, what a climb! Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too, and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Great run on the overlap here. And it's Bellingham. McTominay, very much a man of this. Takes a shot! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Leading 1-0 at the break. So off we go once more.
Myanmar definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. No, again there's no way through. Ibrahimovic. Ferdinand. Neymar is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. And this is Neymar. He's picked it. Shot, surely! And he hits the net. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
That has certainly made things interesting.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And he's lost his man here. Can he finish? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. Myanmar really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Chance! It's in! And they've got their lead back. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Alarm. And the keeper's got it again. Oh, give it away. Oh, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Lahm delivers. Messi. Vieira. Lahm. And the shot's on here. And they're back on the ball again. And he's gone long. Hullet is herring after that one. Hullet. And it's Pedri. Brilliantly cut out. And that's going up front in a hurry.
Myanmar clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bergomi. Messi. Now it's Pedri. Now it's Mbappe. And it's Pedri. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Hullet powering forward here. Not the most convincing of passes. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He's found... And Messi! Oh, it's in! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off.
He's having a shot! And that would have won it.
Messi is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
Looking for a runner. Well, that has not gone well. Roberto Carlos, the man synonymous with solidity. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's managed to get free. Lahm has it out wide and in space.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
Too much on that, it's gone out. Maldini. And the number on the board is 3. Stood up well to him there. That's a pretty loose pass. Oh, good-looking ball. And that's that. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria, a win achieved through the right balance of industry and inspiration. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. We have already started here. Well, Giuseppe Bergomi really is a culture player, is he not, Jim? With a little bit of menace in the mix too.
Yeah, we all know him as a right back, Peter, of course, but he has the flexibility, versatility, the confidence and the composure to play centrally too. He's even been known to play as a sweeper at times. No one did zonal marking better than this guy.
Ibrahimovic chasing after it. Bergomi. Ibrahimovic with the slide tackle there. And it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Van der Sar sends that a long way. Lam. That's a pretty loose pass. And back to the goalkeeper. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. While quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment. Cristiano Ronaldo! Bellingham. Now it's Pele. Lam. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
This looks promising. Roberto Carlos is always looking to play quality balls. Thuram spots it and intercepts. Neither side yet able to find the net. And he cuts out the supply. Now this could be a chance. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Cruyff. He is through here. Cruyff. And he's been shifted off it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great defending, strong and determined. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now that's well seen too. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe running with the ball. He slid. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To get them off and running. And he's buried it. 1-0. Not much more than a formality.
Should we have ever doubted him? Cool as you like.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Cristiano Ronaldo. Pinches it off him. Cruyff quietly revving up.
Myanmar are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And this is Pele. That has been slung wide. Produces a cross. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cristiano Ronaldo.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Seedorf has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Roberto Carlos has it in a wide position.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. The ball has bounced loose now. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it.
Cristiano Ronaldo really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
He has found the way through. Best's cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Bellingham. McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And that is as far as they're going to go. Oh, good take in a good area. Vieira. Not the most accurate pass. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Here we go again.
Myanmar can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And this is Ronaldo. He might... It's Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
An instinctive delivery.
Myanmar clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
McTominay. And it's Lam. Lam got a long way forward to join the attack. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Pass is just off target.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now, can they get him away?
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And that should get the job done. Mbappe? And no, that was never going to make it. Yeah, he's fouled him there. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And he's taking no chances there. And they win it back again. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Mbappe. And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Schneider takes a look up, and he's managed to get free. Schneider, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Bellingham. And it's McTominay. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's tidy. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Schneider is eyeing up his options in the middle. So he's plotting something before playing it in. Maldini. Good ball, good take. Nicely aimed pass. Mbappe. Mbappe puts his foot on the gas. Thuram demonstrating his defensive quality there. He's picked his way through. Distributed tidily. Fired deep towards the back post. And it's Pedri. Opts to play it back. Vieira! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, I think it's great. He's showing plenty of fight here. You want that to spread throughout the team now.
Oh, that's fabulous. Real chance here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, it's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Pedri. Now it's Bale. Hullet. Oh, what a ball! Can he finish? Now it's Mbappe.
Myanmar are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Well, there's your danger man, a title that is entirely justified. Vieira. Scholes. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And this is Ronaldo. Real chance! Oh, yes! It's there! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And we have our very first corner. Thuram clears it away. Out of play for a throw. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Now there's a fine ball. That's a sharp pass. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway.
Peter, we're about to see how good Lilian Thuram is. Besides being physically imposing and quick, he's very intelligent and usually that crucial split second ahead of everybody else.
Yeah, fabulous reader of the game.
And pretty much got it all.
Oh, that's an excellent interception. It's a searching pass, and he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rijkaard. Cruyff. Could move up a gear here. And it's Bale. Now, can they get him away? Vieira. Plays it across. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's a shade optimistic. Ferdinand. It's Seedorf. Cruyff. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
And he's been shifted off it. Passing is crisp and sharp. Cruyff looking to be a menace in the final third. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's Cruyff. Aimed beyond the defence, hangs in across. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Maldini gets across to intercept that. Floated through. And he's done it! So the first goal of the game.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Oh, that's clever. Cruyff. Ronaldo receives it in a good position here. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. He's got away. Bale. It's a good-looking delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. He's having a go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vieira clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Rijkaard! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Rijkaard actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
This their second corner of the game. That's very neat. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. So what can they make of this? A probing pass. And this is Cruyff. And he's managed to get free.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he was quick to react. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Lahm cuts out the pass. Vieira spots it and intercepts. Pele going about things with real menace. And this is Ronaldo. He's onside. It's Ibrahimovic. Schneider, nicely spread. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Pele. Vieira gets over and into... And the first half is done. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Here we go again then.
Myanmar really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He is through here. And that's been won straight back. Vieira. Thinks about the shot. He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Ronaldo gets into a good position. He is just caressing the ball. Pele. And it's Vieira. Bale. And he whips it in. Ferdinand is there and he can get that clear. Tries to play it through. Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Pele proves just a little bit too strong. Pele hangs one in, firmly met. Nicely aimed pass. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Tries to get it clear. And he's quick to snatch it back.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Vieira. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Myanmar are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Oh, that's fabulous. And it's Cruyff. Vieira. Oh, super ball.
Myanmar really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Schneider. Costa Curta. Vieira has been caught there. It's a foul. So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Now that looks a decent ball.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Very nicely done. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. Decent hit from there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Baggio. And it's Vieira. And here's Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass somewhat off target. Has a look and plays it forward. Bellingham. Lahm. And this is Messi. Messi going face to face with his great rival. Nice control.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Shape in for the pieces. Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Pelé. He's through and all alone. Big chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Well timed, excellent interception. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Bellingham. And here's Cruyff. And we're done. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
It's just a bad day at the office.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever. He's an incredible physical specimen and a phenomenal goal scorer. You can't question his commitment and determination either. He's always in peak condition and he'll adapt his game to whatever role is requested of him. I think he's going to have a huge impact on this team.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That is good strength. Now it's Hullet. Now it's McTominay. And this is Pele! Can he get onto this? Now, what about a counter-attack? That's a shade optimistic. That's a sharp pass. Now it's Cruyff. Now it's Hullet. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And here's Seedorf. Seedorf will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Messi. Oh, that's a key interception. Looking here to chip it through.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Cruyff. And this is Hullet. Lovely bit of skill. And it's Rijkaard. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Hullet. Ferdinand is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Messi. And it's Lahm. Now it's Messi. Vieira demonstrating his defensive quality there. Nicely aimed pass. Maldini spots it and intercepts. Well timed, excellent interception. Cruyff. Hullet. Roberto Carlos. Ball played for Rijkaard. Over to the left. Messi.
Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, that's fabulous. That's a corner kick. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And it's Maldini. No way through, so back it comes. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Schneider! That was travelling.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Oh, good ball. Oh, sweet feet. He's got away. Seedorf. In with the challenge. Bergomi. Schneider. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Nicely aimed pass. He's picked his way through. Looking for the run. And this is Cruyff. And it's McTominay. Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff. McTominay.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's got the beating of his man. Pelé, he's free, he has got space. Danger averted for now. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And the second half gets underway. So neither side has yet broken through. Seedorf really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Hullet. And it's played forward. Now that's well seen too. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. In towards the back. It's a mighty effort! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
And that has been cut short. Vieira. Seedorf. Now it's Mbappe. Caresses it through. A header! Big moment! Massive goal!
Boom! There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
He's found a way through. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
No, he's had it taken off him. And it's Cruyff. Schneider. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Myanmar have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now,
Mbappe! Loose ball. Oh, it's fallen loose again! And that was a fine display of acrobatics.
Well, you wouldn't expect any less from him. Always willing to give the extraordinary a try.
Hullet can get it clear. Can he get on the end of this? And now they can spring out of defence. Pele looking to run onto it. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Seedorf running with the ball. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Roberto Carlos. Hullet. McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
No, not quite on the same wavelength.
Myanmar really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And the pass is intercepted. Good take and Hullet! And that could have brought them level.
Oh, they really needed him to put that away.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Maldini kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's nice. And it's Seedorf. And this is Hullet. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Deco! He should have put that one away.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. That's a good ball out wide. Bale. And that is expertly dealt with.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Well read, nice interception. Oh, soup shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. Dying minutes, and we're all square again. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now...
And that's it. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We have already started here. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the best around, Peter. Probably one of the best ever.
And he shoots! Bellingham. And this is Ronaldo. Played out to the left flank. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. And he's there to clear it. And this is Ronaldo. And here's the chance to counter. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Vieira, looking to play him in. Ball driven towards the... Climbs up big! It's fallen kindly here! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
So, a breakthrough already. And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. Vieira. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Now this could be a chance. Oh, shooting chance! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. He's had a shot! And he's there to get it away. Bellingham can so cleverly bypass the press. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. No, that's been intercepted. Now that looks a decent ball. Messi. That's very neat. Shot a goal! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Nicely spread. And it's Lam. Pele. It's a really well-measured ball. Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, delightful ball. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And that is as far as they're going to go. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Rijkaard. For Lam. Rijkaard. Seedorf. Oh, this looks sharp. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Mbappe. Cruyff. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Looking for options for movement. Now it's just the goalkeeper to beat. Goes for a shot! Goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy them.
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's horribly mistimed, and it's given penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards to increase the lead. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! That has drawn gasps of disbelief.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Defending of the desperate variety. And now a sudden chance to counter. And no, he's seen through all of that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Maldini. And the counter is on. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's forced to go back. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Myanmar certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing. Don't leave the door open for the opposition.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and two between them at half-time. That gets things going for the second half. Oh, that's a key interception. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And this is Ronaldo. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Van der Sar breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Bergomi calmly anticipates. Looking for the run. Picked out brilliantly. Oh, that's fabulous. Vieira. Now it's Pele. It's Pele! Now it's Bale. Cruyff. Cruyff with the cross. And that's been repelled. That's a good ball. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's Lahm. Oh, it's played into the area. Schneider is there and he can get that clear. It's their second corner of the game. He rises! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Bale going full tilt down the left. Ah, good steal. He just read it. Pelé to Cristiano Ronaldo. Distributed tidily. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bellingham. Vieira. That's a lovely, neat pass. Schneider. Vieira shows great strength. And it's Maldini. Here's Vieira. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He is just caressing the ball. So much time and space here. And he whips it in. Lahm clears it away. Oh, super. Great chance! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And it's Ibrahimovic. Can he get on the end of this? Plays it, shoots! Now that's well seen too. Bale is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. Can he get it through? Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's nice. Incoming delivery.
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it, and I bet you the keeper's very relieved.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, it's a great ball here. Real chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Terrific header! And that's a real chance missed.
Hullet really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Ibrahimovic puts his foot on the gas. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
For Schneider. And he plays one through.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's got away. Pelé. Pelé with the cross. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
Myanmar really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Quality ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Scholes. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Cruyff quietly revving up. Now, can they get him away?
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's intervened well there. Tries to play it through. And that was nowhere near his best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's played through for him. Big chance! And that was neither one thing nor the other.
Well, chances like that need a delicate touch, and they're quite a tough skill.
Now it's Pele. Pull it. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football, a real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, I think what was key